On this exciting episode of Jeep Creep, we finish the pallet base support, and then we get down and get our subfloor and insulation installed. It's been non-stop snowing. We've been having really cold weather. I've been hitting -10, -20 at night, and it's been around 5 degrees during the day. So it's been a really tough challenge trying to keep the snow off everything and staying nice and warm at the same time. It's been very difficult. I'm finding out building pallets, they're all different sizes. So unfortunately, they're built to the customer specifications, so I need to fill in the gaps in my joists. So I decided to make another joist down the center where the pallet ends, and that way there it will support the pallets that we put in place, and I will just do everything custom from here on out since there is no uniformity to this. When it gets really cold like this, the most important thing is try to stay dry. As you can see, my knees and my butt are getting covered in water from sitting in the snow and kneeling all the time. So a good trick that I found out that makes it infinitely times warmer is taking get some bubble wrap or a sheet of plastic or whatever, and just when you're kneeling in the snow, don't kneel directly in the snow. I am wearing 2 layers of clothing. I got, a soft cotton layer pajama on underneath my pants, and it keeps me warm. My pants are flannel lined too, but they're not waterproofed. Now I could, wear waterproof clothing, but I really do like the outfit that I wear because it's like thick like canvas, so it's very durable. I don't rip it real easy, rip it at all, I should say. And it doesn't wear down either, so it's been a real benefit. I think I picked it up at Tractor Supply or one of the big, farm supply stores, and clothing there is relatively cheap and it's of quality. So I highly recommend those. Shout out to Tractor Supply or Rural King or Family Farm and Home. I can't remember which one it is that I got these from, but I like it a lot. So it does present itself as a challenge when you're building in 3 pallets, but hey, what do you want? It's either going to cost you money or you're going to spend more time doing it, and I'm enjoying doing this project. Any excuse I get to spend time out in the woods, just have that nice peaceful serenity, just listening to nature around you and kind of, get lost in your thoughts while you're working, and staying focused too. But at the same time, it's very meditative and kind of clears your mind working on this. So I really do enjoy the build. All the manual work, I think it's good for the body and for the soul and the heart, and the mind. So this is a very good thing to do. If you ever wanted to build something, hey, just start. You learn from your mistakes. I am not a quality carpenter by any means, but hey, I'm going to make this work. So the first problem I run into is this pallet is just not the right width. So I'm going to have to cut it down, and I'm going to rebuild the pallet because it's easier than trying to find a pallet that fits, that's the right size, that's the same size as the other ones. This is beginning to be a bigger pain in the butt than I thought originally when I was starting to build with this. But, it's a part of the challenge and kind of help you guys out too if you ever decide to build a pallet cabin as well. I've had some of my followers suggest too that it's not a bad idea just to completely disassemble the pallets and then work that way. That's a great idea as well. So keep that in mind while you're working. Back to the issue with pallets that just don't seem to fit. So again, that's a 12 by 16 that I'm building, and All these pallets are like 40 by 46, 42 by 48, all kinds of different weird sizes. So it left a big, huge gap in the middle, which I'd rather have in the middle than on the end, because then I can just kind of connect these cross braces and just kind of fill in the trench that I have of pallets that don't seem to measure up. So yeah, we'll just fill this all in and reinforce it as best as possible. Should be just as strong because I'm still running it on top of my framework. This tool is awesome. This is Bob's Pallet Buster. Got it on Amazon, and I'll share the link below. It's really handy breaking up these pallets really quick. I'm using the junkiest pallets that I have to do the bottom layer just because it's the bottom layer. All it needs to do is support a bunch of weight. I had a bunch of pallets in a construction yard, and I got some OSB sheets as well. So let's get these all unloaded off my trailer. I need to get these insulation sheets that I got from a construction yard all loaded up onto my trailer. Next, it's time to get my new score of 4x8 by 1/2 inch OSB panels. I'm so happy to have found these, and it's going to make my life a lot easier and a little bit of change to my building plan, but it's going to be a lot stronger. I am so thrilled that I keep finding stuff on Facebook Marketplace really cheap. I found this insulation paneling that was just construction leftovers, and a lot of the places I've been hitting are construction, like new subdivision projects and everything, and they just have a lot of surplus that they just want to get rid of because the project's been done. So I'm going to put these in, and I'm doing the shiny foil side up. I'm hoping that's the right orientation for these, but I'm not totally sure. And then I'm going to take and line it up and then put some screws in it to kind of hold it in place. I know it's not going to really be super strong. It's just to keep it from sliding around on me. Also found some OSB sheets as well. 4x8 leftover building surplus. So that's awesome. Makes my life easy. I'm going to make a sandwich out of this. Originally, I was going to use just like pallets for the flooring as well, but what I'm going to do instead is insulate and then underlayment, and then I'm going to put pallet wood on top of that to give it that hardwood floor. Now that the flooring is down, a celebratory jig is in order. This ends another day's work. Sun is setting fast and it's getting cold even quicker. So I'm going to cover this thing up, and hopefully I don't get any more snow on top of my deck that I want to keep nice and dry. I don't want any wet wood. I want this thing to dry out real nice. So this big old tarp that I got from Harbor Freight, love that store, will keep it nice and toasty and dry.